Fourth graders over 5:20 and also the open race over 7:10 metres. Promise for Thursday night extended until tomorrow morning. 150 remains rock solid here. Number 6 Tweed Ace. Green lights on. First of 10 Monday night. Racing, Tweed Ace missed it. It's back last. Going fast, Skygate takes the early lead, headed off by Miss Kamikaze, who shoots across and goes to the lead. Into the back, Miss Kamikaze out by 3 on Skygate. There's Tweed Ace with a big run now, gets to second. Golly, it's made some ground from Bundy Benz and then Phineas Finn. Mullaway, Midnight Nan, Cornelia just last on the turn. Tweed Ace is about a half length behind Miss Kamikaze. Miss Kamikaze still in front of Tweed Ace. Miss Kamikaze holding on, she won it. Miss Kamikaze a neck to Tweed Ace. Third Phineas Finn and fourth in then was Bundy Benz, followed by Midnight Nan, Mullaway, Skygate and Cornelia Jess in about 30 and 40. 8 Miss Kamikaze, she dropped across on the outside box and was too good, 680 and 280. 6 Tweed Ace, $1. Came out last and was last going round the first turn. Made a big dash and got to third when they went past the catching pen. But the big sweep, the big effort told in the run home, and Miss Kamikaze held it by about a half length. Rightio Dean, the kennel mate to Tweed Chick, ran second in the first race, not from the litter, same litter but a kennel mate, namely Tweed Ace, but this is Tweed Chick, drawn the 8, $3.40. Green light. All set. They're away. Beginning well was Silky Wander in the 2 box, tackled by before then. Tweed Chick is trying to get down the outside in search of the leaders, but it's extremely wide going out of the straight. Lost a few lengths there. Where the front runner is before then by about 3. Blue Phonic goes to second and Tweed Chick a length and a half away third. Silky Wander running on, followed by Nara Naroom. And a long way back then is Mixed Reject in company with Miss Bundy Black, and tailed off is Rosary Ward, homeward bound. Front runner is before then, doing it well. Silky Wander tries hard, but it's before then. Before then from Silky Wander, third placing then was Tweed Chick, and fourth in, well, not real sure to be quite honest, Mixed Reject and Blue Phonic are up there, followed by Nara Naroom, Miss Bundy Black and Rose Reward. 3's fourth, I just distracted a bit past the post there. Blue Phonic's run fourth, so is now the favourite at 3:30 for Christina Apap, or Harmon rather, ahead of 7 Tricky D. Vicky Wisner at 3.70 and number 1 Cool Jimmy. Got plenty of supporters at $5 for Kieran Butler. Green light, third race, novice, off. Cool Jimmy came away nicely, leads the way from Rogue Ninja, and here comes Bundy and Beers with a good turn of foot down the outside, and Vinsato's trying to push between runners. But Cool Jimmy won that battle by a length. Bundy and Beers is second. Rails third then was Rogue Ninja, followed by Vinsato trying to go forward, and then Tricky D, he's about 5 off the lead. A goodly margin then to Devil's Cut and Risotto, and As a Buzz is the last one. On the turn it's still Cool Jimmy. Vinsato's going back to the inside. No, it comes to the outside, and Cool Jimmy's got a good kick. He's too good, Jimmy. Cool Jimmy has won from Vinsato. Rogue Ninja was third and Tricky D was fourth, and then came Bundy and Beers in front of As a Buzz, Devil's Cut, and last of all Risotto in about 30 and 5. Yeah, he was the one who kept chipping away on the tote all the time, Cool Jimmy, and he wound up at 410 and 180, and he was too good. Vinsato angled for a rails run at the top of the straight and then hooked around the leader. I venture to say, and I had the Greyhound persevere with the inside, still might have struggled to pick up Cool Jimmy because the margin was 2 lengths. 40 number 1 Kingsbury Knocker, 390 number 2 Vanaheim. So Vanaheim was the favourite about 2 minutes ago. It's now on the third line of betting. Forward they come, green lights on. Race 4 Brisbane with a field of 6. Set. Away they go. Railroad Rocket out Wells going up to take the early lead from Vanaheim, followed by Kingsbury Knocker. Behind them Bojangles Best, Baby Banjo and Treblig Ruby. Out to the back they go. Railroad Rocket out by about 3 on Vanaheim, and then came Kingsbury Knocker trying to make ground to the outside from Bojangles Best, Treblig Ruby, and Baby Banjo dropped out last. Near the turn, Railroad Rocket in front. Kingsbury Knocker's looming ominously on the outside. Kingsbury Knocker went up and grabbed the lead, and he's won it. Kingsbury Knocker from a photo between Railroad Rocket and Vanaheim, with Bojangles Best not terribly far away fourth. Then Treblig Ruby, and last of all, Baby Banjo. Well, Dave McMillan might win a Thursday race with this dog, Kingsbury Knocker, before too long. Good quality win tonight. $3 and $2 for number 1, King's Brain Knocker. The numbers are 1, 3, 2 and 8 Saturday night. 8 Trav's Fantasy now at $3.40. $5.80 number 4 Velocity Blast and $5.90 number 5 Vinicio. Green light's on now. Set to go. Ready here at Albion. First leg of the quaddie. Off they go. Magic Bessie hopped out well, but there goes Velocity Blast, shooting to the lead and getting away at the first turn. It got right away Velocity Blast by about 5 on Trav's Fantasy, and Silver Ain't Bad was third but copped the check. They're clear of Magic Bessie, followed by Locked On Vinicio and Trip Along the last one. It's all Velocity Blast coming off the back. 7 lengths the break on Trav's Fantasy. About 3 away came Silver Ain't Bad, and further back was Magic Bessie. But in the home running, Velocity Blast is in a world of its own, and Velocity Blast easily from Trav's Fantasy. I'd say Magic Bessie in the red rug would grab third, a nostril in front of Silver Ain't Bad, followed by Vinicio, Locked On, and last of all is Trip Along. Peter Wilson wins the first leg of the quaddie with Velocity Blast. Blasted out of box 4 and gave nothing a chance. 570 and 260. 8 Trav's Fantasy 160. I thought the one might just grab third in the last hop, Magic Bessie, ahead of number 6 Silver Ain't Bad, and that's happened. Go sells with Velocity Blast in race 5. Let's try and get a race-to-race double here, and then tip a few more after that. Let's have a bit of fun as we try and build up the stocks. Righto, green light. Spirited Flame for Chris Reed and box 8. $1.20 now. Set. Racing. Came away only average, Spirited Flame, and punching up there, Frosty Dooley takes the lead, but there's Spirited Flame hustling around the outside and takes the lead. A lap to go, and Spirited Flame shot away from Frosty Dooley. Rossio going to third. They're followed then by General Bacon, and further astern was Lucky Cha-Cha, Kira Kawati, and Alex the Great last of all. Down the back, the $1.20 favourite. Out in front, Spirited Flame by, crikey, at least a dozen lengths now. It's bounded right away from Frosty Dooley, Rossio. Further back then came General Bacon, but Spirited Flame in an absolute cakewalk. Spirited Flame, 12 lengths. Second, Lucky Cha-Cha. Third, Frosty Dooley. And fourth, General Bacon. I think that's the order. Behind them then came Alex the Great, Kira Kawati, and Rossio, one of the last. That's why she was $1.20. And has run about 34 and 9. Scorching run. After dwelling a little bit at the start and having to work hard to take the lead, she was then able to whiz away and win by about 12 lengths. 8-4-1-3. Still number 3 here at $2.40. Number 2 Thunder Rocks at $4.70 is the second pick for Stephen Arnold. $5.20 number 4 Storm to Victory Ron Bull. But Bill Elson has the favourite still, number 3. Cindy Special at $2.40. Green light, here we go. Racing. Cindy Special jumped okay, but then went a bit awkwardly for a couple of strides. And Hara's Royce, the early leader from Thunder Rocks and Arabian Mystery down the outside, out of the straight. And Hara's Royce ducked away by 2.5 lengths on Arabian Mystery. Going forward is Vino, followed there by Thunder Rocks, and further back Storm to Victory, and then came Hope's Fantasy. A mile back is Silver Cha-Cha, and Cindy Special got shunted back to last on the turn, and Hara's Royce does it well. $17.50 in this leg of the quaddie, and Hara's Royce gets home. Vino got up to run second, Storm to Victory third, Thunder Rocks clocked in fourth, and then came Hope's Fantasy, Silver Cha-Cha, Arabian Mystery, and Cindy Special was the last one home. More than $17, actually $19.20 and $4.20 for Hara's Royce. Mike Stevenson trains. Mike's got a lot of greyhounds with that word Hara's in their name, and Hara's is actually Sarah spelled backwards. I believe there's a grandchild somewhere in the family named Sarah. Anyway, it works. 1742. The family, and they've got Hara's worked out from the spelling of Sarah. 2, Tiny Turner, $3, remains the favourite. Over number 8, Hara's Sammy at $4. Number 6, Waz's Fantasy, $4.60. Green light, race 8, Brisbane. They're off. And Classy George out well, spears out and goes straight to the lead. George, the $25 shot, but down the outside's Hara's Sammy to burn him off. Into the back, and Hara's Sammy got away now from Classy George. They've raced 4 in front of Waz's Fantasy, followed by Crimson Tide. Tiny Turner got a long way back, so too Vapor Kenny, and Glass drop to the rear. It's all Hara's Sammy coming off the back, 5 lengths in front of Classy George, and Tiny Turner's run up into third placing. Hara's Sammy, the front runner, still by 2 lengths on Classy George, and Hara's Sammy by a length. Classy George second, Tiny Turner third, Glass is fourth, and then Vapor Kenny, Was Fantasy and Crimson Tide. So that's a race-to-race double to the Harris dogs, on this occasion trained by Kerry Myers. 8 Harris Semi by Collide out of Harris Cyclone. And that's actually the same litter as Harris Royce 1 race 7. Mike Stevenson trains that one for Tony Glover. This one, Kerry Myers for the Harris Venture Partners. Stating the obvious. Rightio. It's been warm down here in the southeast corner, for that matter. Very warm. Bizarre weather we've had the last couple of weeks. $2 number 1, Sudoku Rebel. Clear cut, number 1 is the fave. Green light. Racing, begins fast, Sudoku Rebel, and goes out to the early lead. Here comes Lucy's Law getting to second, followed by Squincy Bones and UA. Then Shaken Shakira, Jonathan's Hope and Smoking Hero. To the back, and Sudoku Rebel raced away by 5. Squincy Bones is the pursuer. A length and a half, Lucy's Law back to third. They're clear of Jonathan's Hope, and then came UA. But they won't catch Sudoku Rebel. It's gone further ahead. Squincy Bones and Lucy's Law battle out the minors, but Sudoku Rebel has won it easily. Lucy's Law second, third was Squincy Bones, fourth I'd say UA just in front of Jonathan's Hope, and then came Shaken Shakira, and the last one home Smoking Hero in about 30 and 10. Began fast, straight onto the bunny, railed, dashed away, did everything right. 1, Sudoku Rebel, $2 and $1.90. A Mitchell Johnson type performance, one could say, faultless. 8 Lucy's Law second at $2. Peter Royce tomorrow night from Gosford. Hopefully John McDermott will have Japelli in the, at least in the place selections, and hopefully Japelli will do us proud. Righto, green light is on. $1.80, number 5, Bill's Mystery. They're set. Racing. Came out okay, Bill's Mystery. Now is spearing through and clears the pack and takes the lead down to the first turn quite clearly. From Sunny Kibble going through into second placing, and Hara's Derrick is up to a close third. Then Let's Cha-Cha, Mr. Bonfire, Eureka Surf, followed by Brother Superior along the back. Bill's Mystery couldn't get away. It's just in front. Sunny Kibble railed past it though now. Favourite in trouble, and dashing at the pair of them is Let's Cha-Cha. So Let's Cha-Cha assumes control. Mr. Bonfire's going to run on late, but Let's Cha-Cha in front, and Let's Cha-Cha from a camera between Mr. Bonfire and Bill's Mystery. Fourth is between Brother Superior and Sunny Kibble, and then came Hara's Derrick and Eureka Surf and Let's Cha-Cha. Another long price winner here. Grant was right. It's been a feast or a famine for favourite backers, and this one is at long odds. $17.80 and $6 for number 1, Let's Cha-Cha. Rolling to the lead, coming up around the top circle when the leader's bunched, and has got the prize. 8 Mr. Bonfire.